Yeah, man. So brothers, brothers, true. We get rebuked. Nothing wrong with that, man. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with getting rebuked, man. Especially if it's about our teachers.
It's about your teachers, man.
Yeah, man. Go back making videos, counterattack that shit,
wicked, man.
That's wicked as hell, man.
Just take the rebuke, man.
Take it, suck it up, and keep moving on, man.
And the Most High will be with you in that.
Yeah.
Because you showed humility.
Right, cunt. And this is all about, man. Sometimes we gotta go through this, man.
Got a scripture.
Humiliated, man. In this truth, man.
Isaiah 46:8. It says, remember this, and show yourselves men. Bring it again to mind, O ye transgressors.
Right. So, read that again on? Fuck it.
Isaiah 46:8. It says, remember this, and show yourselves men.
Remember this, show yourself men, man. Alright, go on.
Bring it again to mind, O ye transgressors.
Right. So listen, man, when you transgress the law, man, as we all do every day, because we all sinners. Alright? We all sinners. We're not perfect. Okay? But this is what makes you a man. You falling, you get back up. Alright? You fall, you get back up, as we all do. We all fall and we get back up. Okay, that's what that's about being a man, man. It's not about how many women you fuck, man. It's not about that. Or how big is your rod. It's not about that, man. It's not about it's all
carnal
about
things.
It's not about carnal things, it's all about righteousness, man. Taking care of your responsibilities.
I got a scripture
right?
for you. Oh man, don't tell me. I got it. Proverbs 15:10. It says, correction is grievous.
Correction is grievous, man.
Unto him that forsaketh the way, and he that hateth reproof shall die.
Right, like Alizé, man. He ain't getting reproved. The Most High gonna destroy him, man. But guess what? You fucking against the teachers, man. You ain't supposed to do that, man. That's why part of the law, man.
Yeah, and it's just like he bringing out that first Timothy 5. We all know that scripture. It said rebuke not an elder. It said if you do rebuke him from 2 to 3. But it's the way you do it.
Right.
The way you did it was wicked.
Right. You did a video, you had one dude. You know what I'm saying?
And then you did it, you put it on Soneta's channel.
Yeah, that's
a non-believer.
Yep.
Come on.
And Soneta he's loving it.
He's loving it because he hates GMS. And not only that, it's just like a woman and a husband. A woman and a husband get into an argument, right? Does it justify the woman jumping up in the husband's face? Even though she might be right. Let's say the husband going off. Does it justification for her to jump up in the husband's face? No, man. There's a way you go about that as well. She gotta come humble as well, man. Okay? She can't jump up in his face like a man. Because he'd knock her up. He'd be justified.
Right. And she be like, oh, why you hit me? Well, you jump in my face like you a damn nigga.
Yeah.
Like you a man.
Yeah, just like even the Malcolm X movie. When she was telling him about how the nation is just using him, man. He wasn't trying to hear her, but she was right. And she started raising her voice. He said, lower your damn voice in my house, woman. And she had to lower her voice, even though she was right. She was right, but it's the way she came out about it. Right. So even though your elder might be going off, let's say for argument's sake, there's a way you go about rebuking him according to the scriptures, man. You do it in the spirit of humility. You don't do it in the spirit of I'm gonna get at you for front. And that's why people, even the Malcolm, let's go to Malcolm X. That's why a lot of people got at him with the whole Elijah Muhammad. Was he right about Elijah Muhammad being a hypocrite on certain things? Of course he was. But he went on the white man's media and said that. That was dishonorable, man.
And it was decent in order, man.
And that's why the nation hated him for that, because you should have never made what's an internal issue. You should have never made that public, man. Even if you do, because this is...
Oh, shit, to stop?
Yeah, man. Most high, man. Like you were saying before, you're not supposed to make an internal issue, so you had an internal issue. You're going to go to a non-believer and rebuke those men that taught you, man. That's
you got, and then, you know, I mean, there's bigger issues than that too, man. Because look at, right now, and this year, the public assistant is saying that, the government's saying, they're going to start drug testing people who's on public assistance. Why? Because they know when they get their food stamps, their card, they're going to exchange the money, food stamps money to buy drugs. So I know a lot of you motherfuckers do food stamps, public assistance. I know a lot of them do drugs, man. Like they smoke weed and shit like that. And guess what?
That you want us to care about.
Right, exactly. Man, we don't care about the people, man. You know what I'm saying? We're not dealing with them, man.
The hell with them niggas, man.
So right now, we got that stage coming this year, man.
Yeah.
I did my fucking taxes. Now they're gonna audit me, man. For what? So I'm like, fuck it. I told my woman to listen. You don't need to worry about it. That's their fucking money. You know what we got? We good, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a white man just being the devil. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna really show his horns this year.
Oh yeah, it's coming little, see things happening little by little,
even
man.
that little snowstorm, which the media knew that it wasn't gonna be seen, but that's how they control people.
Yes.
With that media, it's like they show you Captain America, where he talked about what's that group name? Hydra. That was starting wars, and then they used the media to give them a favorable outcome. And he said that they create something called Zozo's algorithm, where everything you do, your voter record, social media, they make a profile on you, man, and determine what that person might be. And he even said the New World Order to dance with. And then you had MK Ultra, because they had the super soldier, which that's Illuminati too. They had him under mind control when he was waking back up to Captain America, his friend might be. He said put him back under mind, and they held him. I remember they fried his brain. You remember that part? They held him back down, and he erased his memory. You got a lot of people out here that's like that.
Oh, they're racist. That's that mind control, man.
That's that mind control. They showing all that whole movie was Illuminati, man. From the super soldier, MK Ultra, to Zozo's algorithm, Hydra started wars, didn't create a profile on you, man. That whole movie was straight up Illuminati, man.
A lot of them, man. They even show you in all these movies, man. They're showing you a lot of stuff, man. See, that's what it's wrong about people, man. So those who are the public assistants and who's doing drugs, smoking weed, yeah, guess what? That should come to an end, man. Because all these things we're talking about, or talking the scriptures happening, man. And this year, things are gonna happen this year. 2015, things is gonna happen. Things is definitely gonna happen. And it's gonna happen little by little, but it's gonna happen, man. And that's why our people, man, they don't research, they don't read, like Elder Gabar said. Black people don't read, man. We don't like to read. But none of that, man.
Reality TV. We're gonna get on the 2/3 because the 2/3 was never right, man. You niggas and Smicks was never right, man. Okay? Now they infatuated with the devil, the white man. But back then was ancient Egypt. Give me Numbers 14, 16.
Book of Numbers, chapter 14, verse 16.
Again, verse 1.
All the congregation lifted up their voice and cried. People wept that night. Numbers 14.
Again, 16.
But the Lord was not able to rescue his people from the land.
Let me have verse 14, Numbers 14, and read 1 on down.
The book of Numbers, chapter 14, verse 1.
We're going to show you about you Negroes and Hispanics, man. You were never right. That's why 2/3 you're going to die in America. You're going to get caught up in martial law, the chip, and this race riot, famine. Okay? You niggas in the black conscious community, what is your plan for when the economy falls? What's your plan, man? You don't got none, all right? What's your contingency plan? Because you trust in America, man. Read that.
The book of Numbers, chapter 14, verse 1. And all the congregation lifted up their voice and cried. The people wept that night. And all the children of Israel murmured against Moses and against Aaron. And the whole the whole congregation said to them, would the Most High that he had died in the land of Egypt, or would the Most High we had died in this wilderness? And wherefore hath the Lord brought us unto this land to fall by the sword, that our wives and our children shall be prey? Were it not better for us to return into Egypt?
Hear that? See how people love slavery, man. They love being in captivity. Back then they wanted to go right back into Egypt. They murmured against the prophets. That's the same 2/3 that you're talking about, right? The same niggas, the same grimy ass niggas. Talking about Bloods and Crips. Because why? The Egyptians gave them license to do according to their own heart, which is to be wicked, man. Just like the white man today gave you license to be a faggot, gave you license to be a whore. Now he legalized marijuana. So he's giving you over to your heart's desire to be wicked as hell. When the Most High forbids that. That shows you we living in the end, man. Because wickedness has become normal. Okay, that's what the scripture says, the earth is greatly polluted. So they wanted to go back to captivity. Keep reading.
Then Moses and Aaron fell on their faces before all the assembly of the congregation of the children of Israel. And Joshua the son of Nun, and Caleb the son of Jephunneh, which were them and which searched the land, rent their clothes. Oh, what's going on, brother? I ain't recognize you. I ain't feeling, man. Hey there, brother, you know. Teach the word, you know, bring the word out, man. Everybody's good, man. Oh, those who brother, those who know, man. Yeah, man. So how's the Nephilim doing, man? Everybody doing good? That's what's up, man. Where you at now? You cool? Yeah, man, over in the hood, man. Well, those streets okay. 6 feet long. 6 feet. They got that transform with complex. I'm scared of over there. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, they got shot in 5. Some girls got away from the war. Yeah, it's getting real bad out there, man. Good seeing you, man. Take it easy now. Oh, hold down, definitely will. Check this out. You want the 5 pound, brother? Oh! Yeah, man.
Your number 16 and 1?
That our number is 16 and 1. That's on the block is one of the brothers I grew up with in my old neighborhood. He's an artist. He works for Fubu and, you know, Source and stuff like that.
Yeah, the 2/3 is never right, man. But y'all gonna get y'all judgment. See, the Most High ain't gonna allow his prophets to suffer with these niggas anymore, man. Because we always kept going in captivity because of the 2/3. But this time y'all gonna get the final judgment, the nuclear missile. This time he's gonna cleanse you now with that fire.
Yeah, you should get cleansed by the word. This is the easy. I mean, it's compared to getting cleansed by the missile, it's way easy, man.
A lot easier.
A lot easier than getting cleansed by those missiles, man.
But y'all gonna get cleansed by those missiles because you're stiff-necked and hard-hearted. Your number 16? We're gonna go to the scriptures now.
Verse 1, right?
Yeah.
The book of Numbers, chapter 16, verse 1. Now, Korah, the son of Azar, the son of Pahath, the son of Levi, and the Net, and Abraham, the son of Eliab, and On, the son of Peleth, the sons of Reuben, took men, and they rose up before Moses with certain of the children of Israel, 250 princes of assembly, famous in the congregation, men of renown. And they gathered themselves together against Moses.
Right, so you had men of renown amongst the children of Israel that came up against Moses, man. We read about the same stiff-necked Israelites that wanted to go back in Egypt. We're reading about you niggas, man.
They're getting reincarnated.
But you tell me we should care about the black community, man. Fuck them niggas, man. Because ain't none of them niggas right.
But he's talking about the black community, but you got the brothers Crips killing their own community, killing their own people, man.
Who do you think they terrorizing?
Yeah, they're not terrorizing the whites.
Come on, man. Keep reading on. Niggas are drug dealing. Who you selling drugs to black people? Who you gang banging on? Black people, man. Okay? So you niggas, you promote black on black crime, man. So ain't none of you right. Y'all not morally upright, man. You gonna go to wicked ass niggas and shut down the man of the Lord? You sealed yourself up, and that show you type of nigga you are. That's how rattled you are, man. The spirit got you confounded. Keep reading.
And they gathered themselves together against Moses and against Aaron, and said unto them, Ye take too much upon you.
Yeah, they said, Moses, you taking too much upon yourself. Because they won't rank a position for themselves. Keep reading.
Seeing all the congregation are holy, every one of them, and the Lord is among them. Wherefore, then lift ye up yourselves above the congregation of the Lord.
So they come up against Moses, the only man the Most High spoke mouth to mouth. They came up against him, talking about you take too much upon yourself. The Lord didn't say that. Keep reading.
And when Moses heard it, he fell upon his face. And he spake unto Korah and unto all his company, saying, Even tomorrow the Lord will show who are his.
And you see how humble Moses was? He fell upon his face. Even though Moses had that high ranking position, he was a humble man. But keep reading.
And because it says, Who is holy will cause him to come near unto him, even him whom he hath chosen, will he cause to come near unto him. This do take your censers, Korah and all his company, and put fire therein, and put incense in them before the Lord tomorrow.
Read on.
And it shall be that the man whom the Lord will choose, he shall be holy. He takes too much upon you, ye sons of Levi.
Keep reading.
And Moses said unto Korah, Hear, I pray you, ye sons of Levi, seemeth if it but a small thing unto you, that the Most High of Israel has separated you from the congregation of Israel to bring you near to himself to do the service of the tabernacle of the Lord, and to stand before the congregation to minister unto them. And he hath brought thee near to him, and all thy brethren, the sons of Levi, with thee, and seek ye the priesthood also? For which cause both thou and all thy company are gathered together against the Lord.
Right, so they were gathered. Moses basically telling them, you guys are coming up against the Lord, man. Okay? Let me jump to the point where it says, let me read verse 12. Yeah, 12.
I was sorry, 11. For which has caused both thou and all thy company are gathered together against the Lord. And what is Aaron that he murmured against him? And Moses sent forth the Nun and Abraham, the sons of Eliab, which said, We would not come up. It's a small thing that thou hast brought us up out of the land that flowed with milk and honey, to shew us in the wilderness, except thou make thyself altogether a prince over us?
Right, so they will, see that? The 2/3, man? It is the Most High used this man to deliver you out of Egypt. And you see the Most High dealing with him. And you gonna come up against him, talking about you take too much upon yourself. We want that seed too. That's basically what them niggas are saying. The 2/3. The same 2/3, man, that were always rebellious. Well, let's hear what happened. We're going to jump straight to the point. Read verse 20.
It says, And the Lord spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying, Separate yourselves from among this congregation, that I may consume them in a moment. And they fell upon their faces and said, O power, the power of the spirit of all flesh, shall one man sin, and wilt thou be wroth with all the congregation? And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the congregation, saying, Get you up from above the tabernacle of Korah, Dathan, and Abraham.
Read verse 26 on down.
And he spake unto the congregation, saying, Depart, I pray you, from the tents of these wicked men.
Depart from, and that's what we doing now. We departing from the 2/3 right now, man. We separating ourselves from you niggas, man, because we know judgment about to come on you.
Right, and we got to separate some of the niggas who are wicked, who's the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why the elders said you should be dealing. That's why they told you, Gorilla, you should be dealing with them niggas, because the Lord about to come. He about to come down on them conscious niggas. He gonna make them niggas an example. All right, read down.
Okay, come. So they can't offer the tabernacle for Ra, Dathan, and Abraham on every side. And the men and Abraham came out and stood in the door of the tent, and their wives, and their sons, and their little children. And Moses said, Hereby ye shall know that the Lord hath sent me to do all these works, for I have not done them of my own mind.
Keep reading.
If these men die the common death of all men, or if they be visited after the visitation of all men, then the Lord hath not sent me. But if the Lord make a new thing, and the earth open her mouth and swallow them up with all that apparent unto them, and they go down quick into the pit, then ye shall understand that these men have provoked the Lord.
Keep reading to 30.
And it came.
Read 30.
That's 30.
Keep reading.
31. And it came to pass, as he had made an end of speaking all these words, that the ground clave asunder that was under them, and the earth opened her mouth and swallowed them up.
That was the first time. That was a 10.0 right there, where the earth opened up, man. That's dreadful, man. Read on.
It says, keep reading, and the earth opened her mouth and swallowed them up, and their houses, and all the men that are pertaining unto Pharaoh, and all their goods. They and all that are pertaining to them went down alive into the pit, and the earth closed up them, and they perished among the congregation. And all Israel that was round about them fled and cried of them, for they said, Lest the earth swallow us up also. And they came out of fire from the Lord, and consumed the 250 men that offered incense. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto Eleazar the son of Aaron, the priest, that he take up the censer of the burning, and scatter down the fire yonder, for they are hollow.
Right, so the Most High killed them niggas, man. Give me,
man. So the Most High swallowed them up, man. The Most High swallowed them up. More fire upon them. The earth closed, man.
Right.
So it's on you right there. The Most High is not a fucking joke, man.
And you gonna kill them niggas again?
This time it's gonna be the nuclear missiles, man.
Right.
And you gonna feel it. Your flesh, all the holes in your eyes, and your nose, and your mouth. You gonna feel it, man. And you're not gonna be able to die, but you're gonna feel the shit, man. The Most High gonna make sure you feel every million degrees of these nuclear missiles on your body, man.
Now give me Psalm 7:11 and give me Luke 22:60. So niggas talking about the black community. Nigga, we don't give a shit about no black community, man. Black community ain't listening to what we got to say, man. Nah, man. Because they niggas, man. They ignorant. They willingly ignorant. It was like the Lord said, men love darkness rather than light. Okay, they love being wicked. So therefore they're going to get their recompense, which is destruction. Right? Read that from Psalm 7 and 11. Give a damn about these niggas, man. This ain't F them niggas. F them niggas.
The book of Psalms, chapter 7, verse 11. It says, the Most High judges the righteous, and the Most High is angry with the wicked every day.
Every day God is angry. Every day the Most High is angry with his people. What do you think martial law and the trip is set up for? That's really for the 2/3. Because the white man gonna go down anyway. That's really a punishment for the 2/3. The Bible calls it Jacob's trouble. Really, that's the Most High getting at the 2/3 because they rejected the word. Because Esau was predestinated to go down from the beginning. This white man has no chance in hell in making it. Period, man. Neither of these other nations. Okay, he's already sealed up. This kingdom is sealed up. But 2/3 of y'all gonna really get it. Okay? Because y'all the same ones that came against the Lord. Let me look